Hello guys, Mr. Ross990 here is going to be my final squad builder for FIFA 18. Now the World Cup mode is out very soon. Actually, I think it is out tomorrow as I'm recording this. This is going to be the team I've managed to potentially, you could say, pack. They're all first owner. A few of them are obviously SBC reward kind of packs and players and whatnot. But it's a very fun team. I've managed to hold Division 1 with this. I'm not the type of player who wins Division 1. I'm not that good at the game, unfortunately, but I've held Division 1 a few times with this team, so it's a decent enough team. I've played a lot of Foot Champs games with this as well. Got my best Foot Champs run with this team. It's a really fun team to play with at the end of FIFA, and relatively a lot of these players are affordable, but then again, I wouldn't recommend buying them because you want to keep your coins for the World Cup mode, if that makes sense. We're going to start things off with the only player in the team who is not a special card, and it is going to be Courtois. Now, Courtois is a guy I packed quite a while ago. He's played 204 games for me, picking up 2 goals, of course, from penalties. There's a bit of a joke earlier on in his games for me, but really fun card to use. And of course, Courtois has a team of the season card you could use, but like again, I said, first owner team, I wasn't managed to pack him. But the 2 centre backs we've gone for in this team, I'm going to put on special because they're all special now. So that's silver, what an idiot. Go to special. A lot of them, as you can see, you can have a quick look for my club if you want. One of them is going to be Nesta, and the other one is actually going to be Azpilicueta. So put them in the team. As you can see with the other centre backs I got, this guy seems like quite a good player. I managed to pack him untradeable. Actually, I think he's tradable. Most of my players are untradeable, though. A lot of them are just going to put into SBCs. A lot of them are untradeable, like I said. So Azpilicueta actually goes on that side, Nesta on that side, and an all-round pretty good centre-back partnership. Now, Azpilicueta, for me personally, I think he's fantastic. A lot of people might be put off by his height, but with 87 pace as a centre-back, it makes up for it. He's more of your ball-playing centre-back. And the guy next to him is Nesta. Now, this is the first owner icon, so that's the reason why it's only the baby one. I was tempted to get Maldini, but Nesta, for me personally, very good card to use. He's picked up a red card, which is unfortunate, 8 yellow cards, 3 goals and 1 assist in 173 games. Not a type of defender who's going to get you a lot of goals. From corners, for me, I don't score many goals, and when I do, it actually comes from a lot of my midfield players who end up getting the goals. But his, his in-game stats are not fantastic. He's not got the best stamina in the world, but he's a really fun card to use on this game. Moving on to the right back now, we've got another special card, of course. We're actually going to use Kimmich, 95 rated, one of the guys I got in my guaranteed SBC pack for the Bundesliga. Fun card. I actually use him in centre mid a little bit in this team as well, and put one of my centre mids at right back. You'll see that's switch and change him depending on how the game's going. But again, a really fun card to use as Kimmich. A left back, we just got a new one. As you can see, I got Roberto Carlos loan card. I've also got the actual Roberto Carlos, who is unbelievable on this game. 6 goals and 7 assists from 19 appearances. At the gameplay at the end, I'm going to show you a game where he managed to score a hat-trick for me, as well as picking up 2 assists in a 5-goal game for me. Unreal. I mean, I really like this card. It's got high work rate, incredible in-game stats. Now, team of the season being out, there is actually players who are probably better than him at left back, but you've got to have Roberto Carlos in your team where it's affordable. I managed to do him for relatively cheap as in the SBC. I used an icon for 200k, and the rest of the players I had in my club, so it cost me about 200k to get that Roberto Carlos card. I'm happy with that. Absolutely. Now, the 3 centre mids we've got Muller is one of them, but he's going to be the one on the right-hand side. It's kind of a strange one, you might think. We've also got Ruud Gullit in the centre with Allen on the left-hand side. So that is my trio of midfielders. Allen was my player in the guaranteed SBC for the Calcio A. Not a bad one at all. Fits my team quite well. He's the guy I sometimes chop and change and put him right back and Kimmich in the midfield, because Allen actually can play right back really well. He's got a 95, I believe it is, in-game stat right back card. I put the Architect chemistry on him, though. I would probably put a Shadow if I was going to play him right back a lot, but he is sitting in the midfield mainly. I'll show you what I do in game in a minute, but we'll move over to Ruud Gullit. Now, Ruud Gullit started off for me as a CDM. I had him in a CDM role, that's why his goals to game ratio isn't fantastic. In this team, I do actually play him cam, and you'll see in a second why. Muller in centre mid, another one I was managed to pack in one of the SBC packs for the upgrade packs. Really nice card. I like him in centre mid. A lot of people are probably thinking, why are you playing him centre mid? He's got high work rate, so he gets around the field a bit. He's got very good passing stats, you can see, dribbling stats. His physical's not terrible either. Obviously, defending isn't great, still want to play him CDM. But in centre mid, unless I packed Goretzka, which I didn't manage to do, I thought Muller was my best choice there. Now, in cam, we've actually got a centre mid You probably saw him a second ago, and it is going to be Casemiro. Now, Casemiro sits in cam, but of course, I just told you a second ago what happens in-game. I switch it to this in-game. So they sit like that, which obviously doesn't get chemistry this way. That's why Ruud Gullit sits in centre mid to link them all together, for chemistry reasons. But that's what it looks like in-game for my midfield. It's a really fun midfield, actually. A lot of ball-winning midfielders, a lot of people who can pass quite well if we actually look at Casemiro's stats. Very good card on this game. 92 strength is nice, of course. Very good dribbling and defending stats. Balance isn't amazing at 69, but, you know, he feels decent in game enough. There's 99 shot power as well, so if you do get in on goal, he can absolutely smack them. Alan, on the other hand, if you look at this part of things, he is more of a defensive-minded player, you would say, because when he gets in on goal, his finishing lacks at 77. Actually, what's Casemiro's finishing? Oh, 71. So he's actually better finisher than Casemiro, but I feel like Casemiro can finish shots better in-game, which is quite strange. Muller, obviously, is the one you want running forward. As you say, he's got 18 goals and 16 assists. Not fantastic, but yet again, he has played centre-mid a lot for me. And when you've got Ruud Gullit and the two strikers I've got, he kind of, like, misses out a little bit. But you'll see the strikers I mean in a second. One of them is centre-forward, so we'll put him in now. And that is Bobby Firmino. Now, Bobby Firmino is in this team until I can get Neymar, who will play up front for me off chemistry in this team, or Ronaldinho. Not 100% sure which one I'm going to go for yet. But at the same time, might keep my coins to the World Cup. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with that. Bobby Firmino is another untradeable pack poll. Got him in one of the SBCs for the upgrades to the Premier League packs. 158 games, 85 goals, 63 assists. Not too shabby at all. This guy's played a number of positions for me. He's played striker, cam, centre mid. He also played CDM one game when I got the guy sent off and actually did a half-decent job. He's got incredible in-game stats. 99 stamina is one of the instant ones I look at. I like that in a player. Obviously, he keeps going all game. 87 strength for a striker is obviously pleasable. 94 finishing, 97 dribbling. He looks like an absolute tank, and he really is a very good card in game. But he partners up with your boy. Probably the best card I've got, and that is, if we can find him, he's untradeable. He's striker. They've got a lot of strikers there. Holy crap. Fernando Torres. No, it's not Fernando Torres. It is, of course, Ronaldo, 96. Now, this guy's records took a bit of a hit for me. I'm still quite happy with his record because he's got 121 goals, 76 assists in 162 games. But it's ridiculous how many people I play in, like, especially the daily knockout tournament. They quit when they see my team. I mean, it's not crazy at this stage of the game to have a team like that. Especially for somebody, you know, who's played FIFA quite a lot this year. 9 times out of 10, you're going to come up against a team which is better, if not as good as that team. But they just keep quitting against me. I don't know why it is, which is obviously affecting their records, which is a disappointing thing. But that is the team, and like I said, in-game it sits like that. And it's a very, very fun team to use. I'm obviously not as active on YouTube anymore, and I've also lost my partnership with Machinima, so I don't make any money from YouTube anymore. But I will be back uploading very soon for the World Cup mode. I'm quite excited for that. Also, there will be some FIFA 19 content. I'm looking into going into live streaming because I'm more the type of guy who wants to do things live. As you probably know, my Random Hybrid series was always live, then doing a lot of editing and stuff like that. That's not my style. I'm not good at editing. I'm good at just doing what I think is just commentating live on games. But hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd like it to be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to show you a little bit of that gameplay where Roberto Carlos went absolutely crazy, and hopefully you do enjoy it. Stick around to the channel. There will be stuff coming on. I appreciate everybody who sticks around. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Obviously, I've not been a consistent YouTuber by any means or stretch, but the World Cup mode definitely excites me, as hopefully it does to you too, and there'll be some content on my channel for that. Subscribe, like, peace out. Enjoy a little bit at the end. There might be a bit of music over it. Who knows? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.